MLB player props here on PrizePicks. Before we get started, there's a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks, or you can use promo code TUFF to sign up. PrizePicks will match 100% of your first deposit. There's also a Discord link where the main server is completely free, as well as Patreon link where I give all the plays I'm making here on PrizePicks for each given day. MLB, NBA, NFL, college football. Post on Patreon every single day, so go ahead and check out that link in the description below. Yesterday on the Patreon MLB plays, we actually hit on all the Patreon plays. Both YouTube plays that I gave completely chalked. Max Fried got destroyed, and Freddie Freeman struck out his first at bat. So, but you can see here, I mean, all the Patreon plays that I gave, these both were YouTube plays. The 6 Patreon plays that I gave, all were in the green. Hopefully we can replicate that today here. But yeah, let's get into it again. Not a gambling expert, not financial advice. These are simply just the plays I'm personally looking at making. Yeah, so both these plays today are honestly going to be pitcher props, and I've kind of been talking about in the Discord, and people have also been mentioning in the Discord that the pitcher props are a little bit more volatile here in the playoffs, and I mentioned it yesterday's video that the pitcher props in the playoffs are definitely a lot more volatile than the hitter props, which is kind of, it feels like the opposite. It feels like hitters during the season were more volatile. But these two props today, I just think there's the value's too good. That's why I'm giving them as YouTube plays here. So again, check them out. Always do your own research, to make your own player props. But 2 plays today that I do like here. We only got 2 games. I don't know why the MLB did this. 2 NL, all 4 games yesterday, and then just 2 NL games today, and then 2 AL games tomorrow. Maybe because they don't want any days with no games. But yeah, let's get into it. 2 props that I do like. MLB slate Wednesday, October 12th. Phillies, Atlanta, Dodgers, Padres. First one is going to be Zach Wheeler at 5 strikeouts here. Also super interested here in this MLB Live. 3 strikeouts for the first 3 innings, but I mean 3 strikeouts for the first 3 innings. I like his over 5 here. Zach Wheeler, he pitched extremely well in that wild card game against the St. Louis Cardinals, and mind you, the Cardinals are a team that doesn't strike out a lot at all. And he went 6 innings, gave up 2 hits, and had 4 strikeouts. Just pitched extremely well, gave up no earned runs, and it honestly altogether has had a super productive season. Was injured for like a little bit here. You can see here, only made 2 starts in the months of September, but really has been locked in, I feel like, all year. Being that ace of the staff here for the Philadelphia Phillies, along with Aaron Nola. But so I like this prop for a few reasons. One, this season against the Braves, he's been 2-0, ERA is at 2.7, has 25 strikeouts through 3 games. Now, the line is set at 5 strikeouts, and you can see here, this season against the Braves, he had strikeouts of 10, 8, and 7. So, hit this over by at least 1 strikeout in all 3 appearances this year. Most recently faced the Braves, went 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, and had 7 strikeouts. Had 8 strikeouts and 10 strikeouts. So, 25 strikeouts through 3 games here. We really just need Zach Wheeler to hit 6 here in this game. Also, if you take a look at this, which is, I mean, this has got to be one of the highest strikeout rate teams in the baseball. I think against righties, 24% against righties. It's like top 10 against right-handers. But every single, I mean, literally high strikeout hitters. We look at this stat on this channel, and it's like 5, maybe 6. But this potential Braves lineup today has a 9 hitters or 9 opposing batters with a strikeout rate over 21%. Acuna, Swanson, Harris, Wiley, Olsen, Arnaud, Ozuna, Rosario, and Arcia, all above 22%. 9. This is absolutely insane. I mean, I haven't seen, as long as I've been using RotoGrinders Plate IQ, I haven't seen the number 9 for any team against any pitcher. So, great spot here for Zach Wheeler. I think it's honestly kind of crazy that he's at 5, in my opinion. I mean, based on the history against Atlanta, based on how well he pitched against the Cardinals, and based on the bats in the Atlanta lineup that do strike out a bit. I mean, 5 seems like some good value for me here. I'm taking the over on Zach Wheeler, 5 strikeouts against the Atlanta Braves. The other prop is going to be a hits allowed prop, and we're going to go with Darvish over 4.5 hits allowed. Now, we saw yesterday the Dodgers really, they were going crazy against Mike Clevinger, which was expected. The Dodgers all season really hit well against Mike Clevinger. I mean, they've hit well, obviously the best lineup in baseball offensively, so any pitcher is liable to give up five hits against them, just based on the bats that they have in that lineup, and they really make pitchers work. You even saw yesterday numerous counts going to full counts for the Dodgers. So Darvish, who has faced the Dodgers well, let's just take a look. So Darvish's game log this season, right? He's made 30 starts this year, right? Look how many times he's gone over 4.5 hits. There's only 8 games where he's gone under 4.5 hits. So 22 of 30 times he's hit this prop this season. 22 of 30 times he's pitched, he's had over 4.5 hits allowed. Right, so that's what we're looking at right now. I mean, that's definitely going for us here. For Darvish, if we take a look at this, I mean, against the Dodgers this season, he's pitched decently in 2 games. I think another 2 games. So you can see here hits. Yeah, he had 2 games where he gave up 7 hits and 8 hits. Most recent game though, he pitched super well in September, 7 innings, 2 hits, and then he pitched first game of the year, one of the first games of the year. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 hit. So 2 really good games, and 2 I guess not so good games. In this game, he gave up 8 hits and gave up 3 home runs. But the Dodgers at home here, I think Darvish definitely. If we take a look at his splits, right, on the road, he's a little bit, I mean, quite a bit worse, right? So opponent batting average at home, he's 0.188, and then away 0.222. Obviously, still very, very good. It's Darvish. But look at the ERA as well, up almost 90 points here, 2.6 at home, 3.5 away. And even if you look at this here, both these games that he didn't pitch well were at Dodger Stadium, right? 7 hits, 8 hits, both at Dodger Stadium here. 4.5 hits allowed. I think, I'm taking the over on this one. I think they're going to have to use Darvish. I think he's going to pitch 100 plus pitches in this game. It's not like they're going to pull him anytime early. This is like a must-win game for the Padres. So I think, even if he gets a few hits off him early, they're going to keep him in the game. It's not like it's going to be an issue. But I mean, you could look at the game log. I mean, here it's like versus game log 2022. Go back to it real quick. I mean, he had numerous games over 5 hits. 22, right? So many games here over 5 hits. So yeah, I'm taking the over Darvish, 4.5 hits allowed against the Dodgers tonight. 1 player prop from each game, 2 pitcher props. Again, Patreon plays should be live by the time this video goes live. So again, check out the link in the description below. Drop a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and as always, let's cash.